We've been a leader in banking for more than 100 years. You'll find us here, at home, on your phone, and everywhere you go. Renaissance Bank. Understanding you. Member FDIC. Equal housing lender.
Sponsored by Renaissance Bank.
Good morning and welcome to Daily Journal Newsbreak for Friday, October 20th. I'm your host, Chris Kiefer. We're going to take a look at the top news and sports stories from Northeast Mississippi, but first, let's start with your weather forecast. We're looking at partly cloudy skies today with a high of 79 and a low of 54, a 10% chance of rain. Looking ahead at your 3-day outlook, Saturday, partly cloudy skies, high of 81 and a low of 65, 0% chance of rain. Sunday, thunderstorms with a high of 72 and a low of 59. That's a 100% chance of rain. And on Monday, more rain, high of 69, low of 52, 50% chance of rain. Let's take a look now at today's top headlines. A boil water notice is in effect for the entire city of Tupelo through at least Monday. All water provided to customers of the Tupelo water and light system should be boiled for a full minute before consumption, according to the recommendation of the State Department of Health. Water used for cooking or to brush teeth should also be boiled. Dishes should only be washed using boiled water. Water from the Tupelo system should be safe for showers or bathing as long as it isn't swallowed. The Health Department ordered the mandatory boil notice on Thursday morning after routine water sampling revealed the presence of E. coli bacteria, said TWL Water Superintendent Greg Reed. Reed said the water utility would take new samples Thursday evening and Friday. Results of those samples won't be available until Monday. If they are clear, the notice will be lifted. If not, the boil water notice will remain in force until sampling shows all is clear. According to the Health Department, E. coli can cause short-term effects such as diarrhea, cramps, nausea, headaches, or other symptoms. Only 3 of Northeast Mississippi's 29 public school districts earned an A rating from the Mississippi Department of Education for 2017. Those 3 top-rated districts are the Boonville, Oxford, and Union County school districts. The Mississippi State Board of Education approved the letter grade ratings on Thursday. Schools and districts are rated on an A to F scale each year based largely on state test scores. Among individual schools across the region, 24 received an A rating. Of those, 4 schools moved to an A in 2017 from a C rating in 2016. That includes Tupelo's Milam Elementary, Pontotoc Middle School, Starkville's West Elementary, and Vardaman Elementary. Overall, 16 Northeast Mississippi school districts were rated B, 8 were rated C, and 2 were rated D. Both the Tupelo Public School District and the Lee County School District received B ratings, which is an improvement from last year for Lee County. The district received a C rating in 2016. Tupelo was rated a B in 2016. The Mississippi Supreme Court has rejected the argument that the legislature must fully fund the Mississippi Adequate Education Program. That is the formula used to fund public school districts. The lawsuit over full funding of the MAEP was brought by former Governor Ronnie Musgrove on behalf of 21 school districts, including Clay County, Prentiss County, and Okolona in Northeast Mississippi. Musgrove was serving as lieutenant governor when the Adequate Education Program was passed in 1997. His lawsuit was attempting to force the Mississippi legislature to fully fund the Adequate Education Program going forward. It also sought to recoup for the districts filing the lawsuit the amount they had been underfunded since 2008, or about $235 million. Statewide, all local school districts have been overfunded $2.1 billion since 2008. In a majority opinion written by Justice Leslie King, the court said the law was not mandatory because the governor was not bound by the statute. It said that since the law does not obligate the governor to sign the bill, there is no guarantee it would have become law, even if the legislature had passed it. And in sports, Itawamba AHS takes on Pontotoc tonight with Division II 4A up for grabs. The Indians are the Daily Journal's number 5 ranked large school, and the Warriors are ranked 4th. Both teams enter with a record of 8 wins and 1 loss. and are 3-0 in division play. Pontotoc won last year's meeting 40-19. The teams look a lot more evenly matched tonight. Itawamba brings a balanced offensive attack that averages a division-leading 38.9 points per game. Quarterback Jackson Orr has passed for 1,251 yards with 18 touchdowns and 2 interceptions. Running backs Ike Chandler and LaMarcus Rhodes have combined for 1,151 yards and 11 TDs. Meanwhile, Pontotoc's defense is allowing just 10.6 points per game and has created 20 turnovers. Other key games tonight include Houston at Aberdeen, Beagersville at Okolona, and DeSoto Central at Tupelo. That does it for Newsbreak on this Friday. Don't forget that this show is just one of the many online offerings courtesy of the Daily Journal that brings you news off the page and on the go. Listen to the Memo podcast for a rundown of news and entertainment in Northeast Mississippi with hosts Emma Kent and Derek Russell. On today's episode, lifestyle editor Leslie Chris talks about this week's food section, Scott Morris reviews Battle of the Sexes, and Derek tells us what is happening in Northeast Mississippi this weekend. Listen in Apple Podcasts, Google Play, or memo.djournal.com. Each story discussed on Newsbreak can be found in your daily journal or online at djournal.com, where you can also find a new episode of Newsbreak each weekday at 7 a.m. Thanks for joining us. I'm Chris Kiefer. Have a great Friday.